As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off and running from Western New York. Has this at the 6. Each team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Throwing deep right away. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. DJ for the touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, they got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And Oliver there to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's worthy running slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they'll surrender just a low yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Let's go, Lou, 80! 43! 43! Where's it? Where's it?
Trying for it, it's Walker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
But that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route at the target.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color. Where's it?
Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. First tone of the game for James Cook. Having gained about a handful there. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
This is brought in by Coleman. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it. Scripting
for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Play action now. Allen escapes the pocket. Throwing this one back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Allen on the play action. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards. That's good for Bills. First down.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-6 is our score. We'll get back to Orchard Park after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Buys time, rolling right. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
In the red zone on first. Got a man, it's nuts. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead to 7. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. And he gets in for 2. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I could still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Walker on second. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Throw caught by his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
First down, Chiefs.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Going the out route complete. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going deep. This is inside the 15. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 55. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a field goal game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Mahomes throwing for 2. And he makes the catch in the end zone. And that 2-point try trims the deficit to 1. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Holding by his back. Cook. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 27 on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Allen off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, Allen. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Allen going to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Loss of 3.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills grow their lead to 8.
Score Bills 22, Chiefs 14. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Worried about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a lot behind this one, downfield it goes. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of.
And he hauls in the interception. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Bills might be able to get some points late after the interception.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Hey, home. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Buying some time right. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Middle. What's that?
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Bass's kick is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. He's going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Finds him over the middle. We stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. On 3rd down, Walker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Chiefs.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Chiefs. First down.
Yep, watch
A
out.
gain of 12.
Walker now from the gun. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sails through good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14 to City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. He gets loose down the right side. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. How do we do?
You know, Kate, there was a memory burned into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. It's his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Davis. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own 1. Yikes.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. On the handoff, here's Davis. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. Josh Allen, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. As their quarterback, Brock, he's the one who told them to get it done in moments like this. But even though he's the one who scored, you and I both know he is not the one who made it happen on that 4th down.
It's pride up front. That was all the guys up top that just said, listen, man, we're going to work this thing. We're going to give you a push. And, Kate, let me tell you, as a quarterback, you know right away. You can feel that push and that surge. And those big guys led the way for 6.
Pass now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
I don't need to. I go on, Eddie.
To the air, Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He completes it in traffic. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's to Rice out on the right side. We got the football prop, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. Now Mixon loses the football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. No change to the call on the field, so the challenge fails, and they can no longer challenge anything the rest of the way. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Another throw for Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around. You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock, that's probably it. He just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's brought in, it's his back leg Davis. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Davis. Well, that's not what the offense started about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Allen on the play action. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Play action now with Allen. Headed out right. Now here he goes. There he goes again. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Bills have a 1st down.
First and 10.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Escapes the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Back to throw now, Allen. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came from, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded and forced a fourth down.
A 47-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game.
Mahomes pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10.
First down now, ball at the 33. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Chiefs have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time, in the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Walker on first down. Makes a tackle. He's still going. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice game. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Staying with Walker. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That one gains 7. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here he is to throw. Low finding his back. Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This is second and 6 coming up. He'll look to throw it. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Setting up to pass. Has some room to work. And he's got it. It's in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Back to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be second and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Throwing again, Mahomes. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
Yellow. Will set up for the
Again, Mahomes to throw. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win.
35. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
4 yards.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. And right back to Kincaid, complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So everything comes down to this from Tyler Bass. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
4-yard attempt.
He's going to take this one from the end zone. Runs by the 30. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Buffalo.